Lisandro Martínez monster mentality starting to rub off on Manchester United teammates as the summer signing starts to show he is one of the best centre-backs in the world. First, Gianluca Scaamaacca shot from 10 yards and Lisandro Martínez's body was in the way, then the two darted for the looping ball, the Italian striker with a raised right boot, and the centre-back head first. Martinez won the race to end the attack. His reward was a boot in the face, not that he cared, having completed his job of stopping a goal. A clean sheet is the most important thing, regardless of personal cost. When Martinez arrived at Old Trafford for £48.3 million, there were questions raised about his suitability for the Premier League because of his height, standing at 5 feet 9 in, not a figure often associated with a centre-back. The early signs were underwhelming as United lost at home to Brighton on the opening day and were then roundly thrashed by Brentford 4-0. The back four for those two games was Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Martinez and Luke Shaw. 3 months of Erik ten Hag's coaching has improved them all. In the meantime, a partnership was growing between Martinez and Raphael Varane, but the France defender will be missing for his club until after the World Cup. Victor Lindelof missed out against West Ham, forcing Ten Hag to call upon fourth-choice centre-back Maguire, who was brought back in to rekindle a previously faltering partnership with Martinez. There is a growing bond between these players, and the stronger that becomes, the harder it will be for our opponents, Ten Hag wrote in his program notes. A key part of that is Martinez, one of two players he brought to United from his previous club Ajax to help build a similar team spirit. Martinez is the type of defender fans enjoy watching, throwing himself into every tackle and into the away end when required. It is glorious to see a perfectly timed sliding challenge, especially if the opponent is brought down as part of the deal, an art Martinez has perfected. The final moments of Manchester United's 1-0 win against West Ham were a scrap, a concept in which the host have not always been willing participants. Martinez was at the heart of it, his teammates following the demanding standards set by the Argentinian. Limbs and torsos were put in the ball's path to ensure Marcus Rashford's first-half header was the diff. Martinez sets the tone, an example to those in front of him, giving solidity to the team's spine. When in possession, he is efficient, quickly passing the ball to Christian Eriksen or Casemiro to instigate attacks at speed. But Martinez is also capable of a pinpoint long pass when required. When forced to clean up a teammate's mess, there are no complaints. He just does his duty. He is not a man that enjoys fuss. As early as the second minute, Martinez was in action when Set Benrahma was played through on goal in the left-hand channel behind Maguire. Martinez soon spotted the danger and moved into the vacant space to hold up Benrahma, forcing him into a weak shot that was blocked. There was constant dialogue between Martinez and his captain. Maguire's lack of match action will have been a concern, while Martinez giving Scaamaacca 20 centimeters in height was a worry. Knowing the other's weaknesses as well as strengths helps create partnerships. The two swapped sides frequently to allow Maguire to mark Scaamaacca when an aerial pass was expected, and Martinez was aware of the space often left by Maguire that he needed to cover. Having seen off Scaamaacca, Martinez was greeted by the substitute Michail Antonio, a man with a point to prove. The Jamaica striker is a greater physical threat, which Martinez quickly learned about when bouncing off his shoulder. Not perturbed by the incident, Martinez has found a way of marking far taller opponents using his body to prevent them getting to the ball. With 13 minutes left on the clock, it looked as if Craig Dawson would tower over him to head an equalizer at the back post, only for Martinez to get to the ball first. A powerful Declan Rice shot in the closing stages was flicked away too. Martinez has found a way of marking far taller opponents, using his body to prevent them getting to the ball. With 13 minutes left on the clock, it looked as if Craig Dawson would tower over him to head an equalizer at the back post, only for Martinez to get to the ball first. A powerful Declan Rice shot in the closing stages was flicked away too. United have conceded twice in their past 5 league games since shipping 6 at Manchester City. Goals win matches, but defenses win titles, and United finally have a backline that can bring confidence to the rest of the team. When a side is regularly leaking goals, it brings nervousness throughout. Forwards live in fear of missing chances because they know they need to score more than one to win matches. Although United impressed against West Ham, they struggled to convert chances, meaning the efforts at the other end were significant and rightly rewarded with 3 points. There has been a need for grit at Old Trafford for a long time. In the final minutes against West Ham, the hosts had their backs to the wall, but they held their own, led by Martinez's desire and commitment, with a little help from David De Gea. Being able to scrap to victory is a great trait, and Martinez will always be ready to lead United into battle.